Oh, Graham, you are just so sweet. Thank you so much. And Mzansi, we've been having such a beautiful morning together. You must never make sure that you go anywhere else but here because, friend, 100%, when we talk about feeling good, this is exactly where you need to be. So, yes, we have the vibes in Cape Town, but we also have them right here in Johannesburg at the Samsung DQX, where we've been having a beautiful morning already, but it just got better because of these two queens that are with us.
Look, the two queens who are here. One is the voice behind the global smash hit called Substitute. She is a rock icon who took South Africa to the top of the world charts. And today, legendary rocker Cindy Alter is also joining forces with one of the most modern, she is, of course, one of the most modern indie stars, the award-winning CheraLee, for a brand new anthem of empowerment titled Be Your Own Hero. Everybody, let's give them a feel-good welcome.
Yay! Gorgeous ladies.
So we have CheraLee, we have Cindy Alter. How are you guys doing this morning?
Very, very tired.
Oh,
Why? Why tired?
Because we woke up very early. It's not our normal routine.
Yeah, I was used to wake up at 3, 4 in the morning. And then musicians, we work till like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yes.
And then we go to bed.
This is opposite for you, is it not?
Especially as rockers, like you guys rock hard and
Well, she can, yeah, no,
You know what I
she's a
mean?
total rocker. A rock star, man.
Okay, I've had a life.
What can you say, babe?
Love her. Cindy, you're talking about this full life that you've lived from South Africa, but then you moved to Nashville. How has that change been? How has it changed your music? How has it influenced your music?
A lot. You know, I mean, I lived in South Africa for years and years. I traveled a lot. I was very lucky. And I also lived in Los Angeles for many years. I lived in Los Angeles for 15 years, and then came back to South Africa, worked here. What I found by moving to Nashville is I am infused with writing songs, with the music around me, and that it's in the air. You smell it.
Sure.
And you're always pushing yourself. You're always upping your game. You're always being challenged. That's good for me. People like me like challenges.
That's beautiful. That's how you grow, right?
Exactly. I don't want to stay the same.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, ages are nothing. Age is just a state of mind and a state of life.
Yes, I love that. And I mean, CheraLee, speaking of growth, you're someone who's grown so much, recently got a #1 on the music charts. Congratulations. And I mean, it's obviously such a moment for you to be working with somebody that you looked up to since you were a kid. How has this almost shaped your music making now? And more than anything else, tell us why it's such a full circle moment.
You know what? As a young kid, I used to sit on Sunday. My dad used to work, and I did it when he was at work because I wasn't allowed to take out the LPs because you know you can press scratch it. So I took it out, and then I would listen to all the rockers. I mean, obviously Cindy with Cloud, that was like my top favorite. But Queen and Rolling Stones and Beatles, all those era where they were rockers, you know. And I looked up to Cindy because I was like, I told my dad, I took the cover when he came home and I said, I want to be just like her, just like her. And he has a music. He also used to do music. He played guitar. He would never pursued it professionally, but he had an influence in it as well. And the sound, I think, that I have today, it's got a bit of rock and it's got storytelling.
Yeah.
And I also had the opportunity to go to Nashville and perform there.
Incredible.
At the Commodore Grill, which is actually so
I
cool.
go there all the time.
I see you every time. And it's just so lovely to know that, you know, the stories that I tell, there's a lot of artists in Nashville or country, and that's where it comes from. It's the storytelling in country that I also try and bring into my music. So it's just an honor to write and be part of this journey with her. I mean, it's just amazing.
And talking about this journey, you're obviously in Nashville, you're in South Africa.
Yes.
How did this even come about? How did we produce the song with you being that side and CheraLee being this side?
We were introduced by somebody that I know here, Jono Johansson's wife.
Okay.
And she said, you know, do you want to write something with Natalie? Yes. Do you want to write something with CheraLee? And I'd already worked with CheraLee once. I used to run a songwriting night, and she came and played one night. And I just wanted to work with somebody that was fresh, younger, doing something in the business.
Yeah.
You know, for me, as I said, an older artist, that's my alter ego. It's just, for me, it's not like, oh man, you know, I know everything. I've done it all. Yes, I have done it all and more,
of course,
which we can't talk about on TV. But the point being, I am always learning growing and learning from other artists and young artists and empowering other artists.
Love that.
You've got to empower people.
And inspire.
100%.
And she's
women as
inspired
well.
you.
She has inspired me.
Yeah, women definitely, because women like to knock each other down. They mustn't.
100%.
We need to
when you
raise
rise,
us
others
up.
must rise too.
You raise it up.
100%. And ladies, I mean, we're now talking about, be your own hero.
Yeah.
This beautiful, beautiful duet that you are giving us. Give us just an idea of how exactly this came about and why was it the perfect duet for you two?
So like we said, the girl Ace basically introduced us. It was actually on social media. She said, it would be cool if you guys do a collab. And it was like, okay, cool. And then the song was written over WhatsApp video call. We wrote it within an hour. Can you believe it?
What was the time difference?
Well,
I'm
8 hours, 7-8 hours.
Yeah, I think it was maybe winter. 8 hours,
Yes.
maybe. So we, in Nashville, we are 8 hours behind you guys.
Yeah.
So we had to find a time where I was at home and she was at home, and it just happened. It was a funny thing, and sometimes that happens in songwriting. When you're writing a song with somebody, it just works out, and sometimes when it starts being pulled, I'm like, what, guys?
Yeah, it's not working.
I'm gonna go home.
It's late now. Well, you know what, ladies?
And you know what? We had the same
Gonna have to do
concept.
it. Yeah, we did.
Do you see? When
So
it's
it was
meant to be, it's meant to
always
be.
meant to
And we're
be.
so glad we get to experience the magic this morning on that show.
Thank you
so
Thank you.
Feel Good family, we have an iconic partnership right next to us. It is Cindy Alter and CheraLee bringing us Bring Your Own Hero. It obviously is dropping tomorrow, that being tomorrow. So get ready to be inspired as they will be giving you guys an exclusive performance right here. We said we've got the entertainment, we've got the food, we've got the vibes.
Yes.
What more do you want?
Come on, and this is why we're going to take a short break now so you can go and get maybe a little bit of a coffee, a toilet break, whatever it may be. But you need to come back because you're about to be entertained right here on S3. Don't go anywhere.